Hey YouTube, just a real quick update on the 3-gallon batch for this week's Homebrew Wednesday, because I am going to St. Louis this week to visit Heavy Riff Beer, and I'm going to go leave to visit Jared in the morning, so I got a lot of other stuff to do today. Now, this is bottling day for that batch. I'm not showing all of the bottling just because it's just a bottling video, and it's not a ton of bottling, and it was just trying to get it done, so I didn't want to go through the trouble of trying to video while doing it. So let me just show you what we did. Okay, what we ended up with was 25, because I was very careful not to get too much trub in the bottling bucket, and I let it settle there for quite a while before I bottled. I did go with carbonation drops. I'll show you those in a minute. And I am, and you can see that the fermentation fridge has been shop vacked, filled it full of hot water, shop vacked it out, filled it full of hot soapy water, shop vacked it out, gets all of that stuff out of there, because let me tell you, had that blow off in here, and this thing was nasty. I still got to figure out something else, but let's move to drops. I went with these Brewer's Best carbonation drops, 1 per 12-ounce bottle, and that's what we did. Then the bucket, which is outside, is the 3-gallon bucket. Here, let me move inside. Okay, back inside, because it's crazy humid out today. Here's what I've got. That was done in the 3-gallon better bottle, square bottle, which makes it fit really nice. I've fermented in plastic a lot of times, but it's always a regular food grade fermentation bucket, ale pail or whatever brand you have, and I have fermented in my glass carboy, no problem. But the glass carboy, if it gets filthy inside, you can really put a little work into glass. The ale pail, you can just let it soak, and you can just take a soft rag and scrub all of that trub off of there. I do not know how I'm going to clean the inside of that better bottle, because I don't want to put a brush in it, because I can't go scratching the plastic. Anybody who's got a really good idea of that, let me know. But it had a fair amount of not true crowsin at the top of that bottle, and so when that receded, there's dried crowsin on the inside of there that's been there for a week or a week and a half, whatever, and I'm not sure how that's going to come out. I've got it completely full of water soaking, and it'll be soaked while I'm on vacation, and hopefully that loosens it up. But I don't know how I'm going to get in there. I don't, like I say, I have a bottle brush, I have a carboy brush, but I don't want to put a brush inside my better bottle. So I have to figure out how to do that. Anybody who's done that with plastic, feel free to give me a comment on how you do it, or link your video if you have one, because that's just not something I've done to date. Okay, that'll be pretty much the wrap-up for that 3-gallon batch until such time as we will maybe check it, and we'll maybe video that. I have one that's 3/4 full. I'll probably cold crash that one and taste it here in a week. And then, but I got to give it time, because those drops, what I did find, I used drops similar to that one other time, and it takes a little longer, because it's got to dissolve before it's fermentable. And so, it's going to take it, you got to give it some time to carbonate. And so I try not to screw with it, because I can't go testing them, because I need nice, clean, pretty bottles with the same amount of head space to submit for competition. And so we'll see where that ends up, and we'll see how it does. Truth is, my homebrew club is putting on the competition, and so I just want to represent. I don't care if nobody likes the beer. I'm gonna like it, so we'll go from there. All right, next week, I may have a homebrew Wednesday, but I'll be getting home Wednesday for my vacation, and so I should have some really fun video from Heavy Riff Beer and St. Louis and the trip in between here and there and back. But we'll see what gets ready for video. Cheers, 17.